Only thing is, damn it. Okay. So I'm gonna cut the camera off over here. Okay, how about that? There we go. There we go. So I'm double recording. Okay, okay, here we go. Let's get into this live. Let's go. Let's get into it. Okay. So I got some different documents right now because people, y'all know what I've been dealing with out here in these spiritual streets. So I had to, get some of my haters out here. Okay. Okay. Greetings, everybody. Okay. So if y'all could share the live, gratitude. If we could share the live. Okay, and I gotta go. If we could get the hearts up here to 10K, if y'all could help me get that up to 10K. Gratitude. Yes. Okay, okay. So I unmuted my mic on both platforms. Let's get into it. Okay, so the first thing we gonna discuss is beyond these shores. Okay? Beyond these shores. I mean, let's talk about beyond these shores. Okay. Okay, here we go. So when we talking about beyond these shores, we're talking about the African conquistadors, as some people know as Spanish conquistadors, which African and Spanish conquistadors is the same thing, and I'm about to show that. So here we have knights that got armor on, and the knights with the armor are making an exchange with the Aztecs. Okay, the Aztecs are the indigenous people of the land. Okay, as you can see. So the reason, okay, so here in the text I have Juan Guarado attends to the house of Hernando Cortez, conqueror of Mexico, as Aztecs gives the Spaniard a neckband illustrated from Diego During of his stories de las Indians in 1979, right? Greetings, y'all. Greetings, y'all. Okay, okay. So when I say that this is the conquistadors, because okay, I'm gonna show y'all this map. Now I'm gonna show y'all on YouTube the map too. Just hold on. I'm gonna show everybody the map. We gonna get this together. We all gonna look at this map here so we can understand something about America here, because we missing knowledge, right? We definitely are lacking some knowledge here. Okay, so we gonna pull out a couple of maps so we can understand what it is that we are learning. Okay, so just hold on, everybody. I'm working. I'm double working here. Okay, so here is the first map that I'm gonna put up here. Okay. That's the first map that I'm gonna put up. Okay. So on this map, we have France here. And as you can see over here is Spain. Spain is on the left hand side. Everybody see Spain on the left hand side. It's cut off, but you can see Spain on the left hand side. Okay. In the center, you see France. Okay. And then on the right, you see Great Britain. So you see what is three empires right there. The three empires consist of Spain, France, and Britain. Okay? And this is also what is called, okay, so let me double do this. Hold on. Let me take this filter off here. Let me double do this. So this is that congregation. That's one, two, three. That's one, two, three. Okay, because we reading between the lines, right? So as you can see, it says this the African slave conquistadors, right? So when we talking about this is also the Spanish conquistadors. So it could get hid up under a different culture if you're not paying attention, right? Okay, so hold on. Y'all just bear with me because I'm working here, okay? Okay, so if y'all can help me with the goal of getting up to 10K over here. If you could help me with the goals of tapping the screen, tap the screen, letting the platform know that you love the content. So when you tap the screen, that's letting them know you like it. You gotta like it, tap it, heart it, love it to let the platform know that you like the content. Gratitude if you are liking this content. Okay? Okay? So let's get some more of this knowledge. So now that we have united these three kingdoms, okay? The three kingdoms. We see these three kingdoms that we have united here. And these three kingdoms are known as the gold, red, and blue. These are primary colors, okay? Because we got to think about it. When Noah, the biblical man that built the ship, that built the ark, so if y'all actually know your history and you study stuff, Noah would be who you call Anu. Anu. Yes, Noah would be who you call Anu. Yes, Anu. So Anu is the father. Okay? Anu is the father, just like Noah is the father of the three different sons, which are three different bloodlines. So the bloodlines are red, gold, and blue. Do we understand that? Okay. Okay, so those bloodlines are red, gold, and blue. And with those bloodlines being red, gold, and blue, that's how you get these flags, right? These different nations, okay? So you have these nations. This is one of those nations. Hey! These are the nations. They can hear you. So these are the three nations. The first nation you have is, so right here you have the tribe of Judah. Over there, the red and gold with the lion. That's the tribe of Judah. Okay, everybody see the Lion of Judah? And that's also Ethiopian, right? Because we know Ethiopia is connected to red and gold, right? Everybody know that Ethiopia is connected to red and gold, right? Okay, so not only do we got red and gold here, we also have the emblem here, which is the tree of life over here that people say is corn. But this is actually the tree of life, and that's the emblem for the French Empire. Okay, we see that over here on the left-hand side at the bottom. Okay, and then we got those red and white stripes, which represents the Dahomey Empire. Okay, that represents the Dahomey Empire, okay? The stripes. And then you got the stars up there that represent, you have the stars up there that represents those three suns because it's three stars, right? So we able to see with our knowledge what this is because you got three lions, three stars, three kingdoms, right? And this is all in the city of Detroit, which Detroit happens to be a French word for the three. Or the, what is it? Trois, trois, un, deux, trois. Yep, that's three. I had to count in French. Un, deux, trois. I had to actually use my French to think about it. Yes, so that's the Holy Trinity, right? So even though this the Holy Trinity, you talking about Detroit, you talking about Chicago, you talking about Illinois, you talking about Trinities, right? Okay. 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 So let's go on. Wait a minute. Let me pause my close my camera here. Okay, so let's keep going. Let's keep going. So I'm up here trying to double stream on 2 platforms, y'all. This crazy. This is a lot. Okay, let me turn this camera around so I could get this together. Okay, flip that. Okay. So also, if you notice here on the documentation, I'm gonna let you see this. Because this is some of that knowledge that people don't be knowing and stuff, right? Okay, so let's take this filter off. Let me flip this camera around. Okay, so here it says that the history of the African American people in what is known as the United States began late in August 1619 when the first cargo of 20 of I Africans aboard an English ship called the White Lion landed in Jamestown, Virginia. These 20 Africans had been in Angola and how they ended up in Jamestown tells us quite a bit about the origins of the nature of the slave trade in North America and its multinational and multicultural roots inscribed in its curious institutions from its very beginnings. These 20 Angolians were captured either in military campaign in 1618 and 1619 led by the Portuguese governor of Angola, Luis Mendes de Vancos. So that's a French name, correct? The French King Louis, they wrote in the highlands between the Cowan and the Lukaila River, or the civil war in the Kingdom of Congo between King Olivero II and the rebel Duke Mamba. Okay, so far we are aware that it was a war. Okay, we are aware that it was a civil war. Okay, now this civil war that went place was between these brothers because we just found out that it was 3 brothers. Okay, and with these three brothers here, let me show them the 3 brothers. Let me show them the 3 brothers because we got these 3 brothers. You know, because in Christianity, they teach us that there is a Holy Trinity. They say it's a Father, Son, and a Holy Spirit. Okay. But in Greek mythology, they teach us it's 3 brothers and they 3 Roman gods. And the 3 Roman gods is 3 Greek gods. And the three Greek gods that's Roman gods would be Spartans. They would be Spartans, right? So we've been learning that the Spartans originate from Georgia, which is also called Europe. And we have been able to prove who the Europeans, the real Europeans are. And we have been able to prove that the Europeans are the Romans. We have been able to prove these are the Etruscans. We have been able to prove that these are the people that originate from the land, that actually sprung forth from the land because the land happens to be a dragon and they sprung forth from the dragon as titans. And this is they 3 sons because Noah would have been a titan. Do everybody understand? Noah being a titan and these his 3 sons, Japheth, Shem, and Ham, the forefathers of many nations. Yes, the forefathers. These are your forefathers right here. Them 3. Everybody come from them 3. All nations come from them 3. Yes, all nations come from them 3. Okay, so let's get ready to go in with some of this knowledge, okay? If I could have y'all do me a favor, if I could have y'all share the live, can we share the live? Yes, can we share the live? Yes, that's how you got here, sharing the live. Gratitude, gratitude. Can we share the live? If the content is content worthy, please share the live. Also, if you could tap the daily heart box to support the content, gratitude. If you could tap the daily heart box here at the top of the screen. Yes, the daily heart box, yes, to support the content, gratitude, gratitude. Yes, we gotta go to get up to 10K here. Okay. I'ma end this over here because I can't really